I just wanted to put out there real quick. I was having issues with allergies that I recently found out I'm allergic to jojoba oil. So I had to go to the doctor's. It took about 2 weeks or I think it was a week or so, whatever it was. I thought it would go away. I thought I was allergic to it, but I thought it would go away. And it didn't, so I had to make a appointment, and they gave me cream and said yes, I was allergic to jojoba oil. Just wanted to put out there that I didn't make my video like I not really promised, but I promised a little bit. When my nails grow longer than they were at the time, which were almost there, but they said I had to cut them down. I begged them not to. A couple weeks after that happened, I was too rough with it, I think. My nails underneath with a Q-tip, putting the medicine underneath them. So one broke, and I just decided to cut them all down. I didn't decide to cut them all down to the bare minimum, but it turned out that I was getting the gel off, and I had to buff it off, and it made my nails thinner to the point where it was thin while I was buffing it off, which made it break. So I just decided to cut them all the way down. This is 2 weeks right now. They were cut to the very bottom, like as much as I could possibly cut off. So I will be making another video for my fans, of me tapping, I guess, but it took about a month for me to go back to my doctor's, and they had to figure out once I got back if it was good and all whatever, which it was. So then now I'm allowed to use cuticle oil. I was not allowed to during the month. I did a tiny bit, like the tiniest bit. It burned, but I was trying to keep them looking a little healthier and being a little healthier. Especially when I hurt them a little bit, as you could probably tell if you accidentally buff your nails a little too much. And what I just noticed, how much I buffed from my growth, of how like thick the growth is, but my nail isn't, like the nail that was already buffed. But I will say I'm all good now. I'm gonna get rid of the jojoba oil. I'm probably gonna give it to my friend's mother-in-law, and ask her to make me a soap that does not have it, but because in return of giving her 2 bottles of jojoba oil, she can make me a rainbow soap without jojoba oil. But luckily, when I went to the baby shower, the one she made for the baby shower did not have jojoba oil in it that I know of, because I probably would have broke down in rashes or bubbles and stuff what I had before. If you look at my last video, you'll see what happened and how long my nails were then and everything, and how bad it wasn't at its worst when I made that video. Yeah, they weren't at their worst when I made that video. But sorry, new phone, new camera. Might be a little wiggly, it looks like. But Yeah, they should be growing back pretty fast. They typically do. Like literally 2 weeks right here. And I cut them as much as possible. So, and yes, you can see the buffing, which I didn't want to do, but I was trying to get the gel off. You can see maybe a few more pieces of gel if you look. I was wearing green then. But I will keep you updated, let you know, and typically you should watch my other videos if you want to know how long it typically takes for me to get to my typical goals, I guess. I mean, they're not really goals because they happen every single time. Typically it's after every 4 months I break a nail or something. That's why I started recently using gel, and I know it's not really good for your nails, but it helps them get a little like, not themselves stronger, but it like gives them a little help so they don't break as often. It was just me not filling the gel again yet, because I said one more manicure and then I will change it, and that may have been what made it weaker under that area because I did not replace the gel. I don't think it's exactly a builder gel to do that, to leave it on too much, but it's good. And once I probably run out of that, I'll probably get a new one, which will probably be more expensive because that one was like $1. And yeah, when I first start growing out my nails, typically I try to put as much cuticle oil on as I can. So I rubbed each fingernail for a minute. So they should be happy right now. But just wanted to give you guys a update. And give you a warning that apparently you can be allergic to jojoba oil. And I did not know that until I had a reaction, and at first I thought it was a couple of other things, maybe the new gel I was using, maybe the glue that I've been using for a very long time, but I thought because I got it on my skin a certain way, that's what happened. But it's the jojoba oil, and I will let you know that is what it was, so just in case. And now from now on, if I have a new oil that I have no idea exactly what has in it or anything, I will have to ask my doctor. Typically nail oils that are like called cuticle oils typically don't don't have like things that you don't know what's in it, and typically they don't have jojoba oil right now. They might do in the future because they're making a lot of things with jojoba oil, like they are with argan oil, because Sally Hansen is, but I'm okay with argan oil. But maybe make sure you're okay with argan oil too, because it's a possibility, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Bye.